Welcome to Headway 101. In this video, we're going to take a look at the grid mode and its overall layout. So let's go ahead and get started. So here you can see I've got a blank installation of Headway, and I'm going to go ahead and click Headway Grid, which will take me into the Headway visual editor. Grid mode allows me to design the layout of my website. So I kind of am going to drag the elements I want around on the page to get them to appear where I want them to appear. You'll notice when you open up grid mode that you are greeted with the grid wizard. This will allow you to pick from preset layouts, import and export layouts, and later you can copy layouts from different pages or use shared layouts, but we're going to X out of this for now. In the upper left hand corner we have the Headway Themes logo. That's just some branding. You've got this highlighted sort of layout button. This indicates that we're in grid mode. Next to it is a paintbrush icon, which would switch us to design mode. Here we have a drop down that lets us navigate between different pages we can edit. On the right hand we have snapshots, which lets us roll back to previous versions of the Headway site. Tools, which will open the grid wizard again. Clear the cache, or open up the tour that you get when you first open up the Headway visual editor. Admin, which will take you to various places within the WordPress admin, and View Site, which will open up a new tab in your browser and show you the current page you're working on. In the middle, this gray area we define as the body. That is the background of your browser window. Then we have a wrapper. This is where you'll click and drag to draw blocks. You can add wrappers using the plus buttons at the top and bottom of the screen. You can right click and delete wrappers. And you can click and drag to arrange them. You can also open wrapper options by clicking on this gears icon and change the top and bottom margins. Right-clicking on a wrapper allows you to change it to fluid, and if you right-click again, you can change the grid to fluid. The grid is this collection of columns, which is how you draw blocks. Blocks go from gray space to gray space, which are called columns, and the white space are gutters. Clicking and dragging within a grid allows you to create a block, which you can resize horizontally, vertically, or diagonally, and move within. Down here we have the bottom panel. Setup allows you to set up your grid. You can change the number of columns used on the design. Say if you wanted a 12 column grid, and the global column width and or the width of the gray areas and the width of the white areas. You may have to save with the big blue save button and refresh to see these changes take effect. I said it's a default, that's why. Responsive grid allows you to enable responsive grid, which will make your website mobile responsive. Those are all the parts you need to know for grid mode. In the next video, we'll start adding blocks and dragging things around. So go ahead and check that out. I'm Corey Freeman. Thanks for watching.